Saskatchewan Towards Offering Partnership Solutions to Violence, also known as STOPS to Violence, is hosting their annual Saskatchewan Violence Prevention Week on November 30th to December 6th.
Saskatchewan Violence Prevention Week, also known as SVPW, serves to acknowledge the impact of violence in our province, increase awareness of supports, programs, and services, and to recognize people who are working to build healthy, safe communities for all people.
This year, Sask Violence Prevention Week's theme is All of Us, because all of us are affected by violence in some way.
Whether it is our own experience or someone we know, we all have a story related to violence. The story could be about your friends, family, co-workers, or even strangers. The story could be in our home, at school, in a workplace, out in public, or online.
All of the stories that people have related to violence can encourage us to change, because all of us can be part of the solution.
We all know someone who has experienced violence. We may know others who use violence. The theme, All of Us, is about expanding awareness of the impact of violence on people in our communities and highlighting the services and supports that are available throughout the province.
All of us. The theme focuses on natural supports, the people in our day-to-day lives that are closest to us. Natural supports can include friends, family, co-workers, neighbors, classmates, and many other people that we interact with throughout our days.
The types of violence to look out for are family violence, domestic violence, bullying, cyberbullying, and lateral violence. There are more, but these are the common ones.
Continuing with the All of Us theme, I wanted to talk to you about the forms of violence that a person might experience. The types of violence that usually happen are physical violence, verbal violence, emotional violence, psychological violence, which is the way we think, financial violence, and sexual violence. There are more, but these are the most common ones.
If you suspect someone is a victim of violence and want to help, listen to them. Take the issue seriously and remind them it is dangerous to do nothing.
Here's a list of things to avoid when helping someone who is a victim of violence. You want to avoid blaming the victim. You want to avoid making excuses for the abuser. And you want to avoid telling the victim what to do. And you especially want to avoid any negative comments. But always keep yourself safe and avoid the abuser when helping someone who is a victim of violence.
When helping, it is important that you do not make the victim feel judged or criticized, or too afraid or ashamed to talk about violence.
Another way you can help is by promoting other awareness events such as
the Musa Campaign. The Musa Campaign is a movement of Indigenous and non-Indigenous men and boys who are standing up against violence towards women and children.
Wearing a pinned moose hide signifies your commitment to honor, respect, and protect the women and children in your life, and to work together to end violence against women and children.
The Faceless Doll Project is a project where faceless felt dolls are used for commemorating missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. You can organize an faceless doll event online or simple make one at home to show your support.
Orange Shirt Day is designed to educate people and promote awareness in Canada about the Indian residential school system and the impact it had on Indigenous community for over a century, an impact recognized as a cultural genocide, an impact that continues today. Wear orange to support Orange Shirt Day and spread awareness on Orange Shirt Day movement and why it is important to know about this day.
Being aware of resources are essential. Due to COVID-19, a lot of resource has tuned to phone services. Resources to utilize in the Athabasca Basin can be the Safe Shelter for Women and Children, 306-439-2777. The community clinic phone numbers to contact either the nursing, mental health, NNADAP, family violence outreach worker at Fond du Lac. The number is 306-686-2003.
Uranium City, 306-498-2412. Black Lake, 306-284-2020. Stony Rapids, 306-439-2200. RCMP detachment contact numbers. Fond du Lac, Uranium City, or Kamsel Portage, 306-686-2060. Black Lake, Stony Rapids, 306-284-2185.
Provincial resources. The resources you could utilize in Saskatchewan are Central Saskatchewan, West Central Crisis and Family Support Center, Victim Assistance and Support Team 24/7 hours, 306-463-1860. North Saskatchewan, Northeast Crisis Line 24/7 hours, 1-800-611-6349. North Saskatchewan Pewaupin Women's Center Crisis Line 24/7 hours, 306-425-4090 or 306-764-1011. South Saskatchewan Moose Jaw Transition House Domestic Violence Crisis Line 24/7 hours, 306-693-6511.
Southwest Saskatchewan Southwest Crisis Line. Safe shelters open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Phone number 306-778-3386. Saskatchewan Healthline 811. Saskatchewan Helpline 211. Kids Help Phone 1-800-668-6868.
All of us came together to collaborate on this video to promote Sask Violence Prevention Week and to help spread awareness on violence prevention in the Athabasca Basin.